This is a brand new single cab electric pickup truck that will cost from under $20,000 when it goes on sale.
Trucks these days can feel crazy expensive because most new ones cost as much as a house deposit, leaving everyday people wondering if they'll ever own one. That's why Amazon's surprise $20,000 truck is turning so many heads and racking up pre-orders like wildfire. But could this affordable option really change the game? Will it force other brands to drop their prices and make trucks more accessible again? And is this finally the break so many drivers have been hoping for? Join us as we look into what this truck is all about and why Amazon's surprise $20,000 truck pre-orders just exploded. Why everyone's talking about Slate Auto's truck. Backed by Amazon founder Jeff Bezos through his family office and early investors, Slate Auto is aiming to radically shift the EV landscape with its affordable electric pickup.
Automaker unveils a no-frills stripped-down electric truck with an eye-catching price. Not maybe as you think. Take a look at the Slate truck.
The startup, co-founded by former Amazon executives, has secured substantial funding, including at least $111 million in Series A and a reported $700 million to date, enabling it to pursue a bold vision. Imagine a world where electric vehicles are accessible to everyday drivers, not just tech-savvy early adopters with deep pockets. Slate Auto is turning that vision into reality. Historically, affordable EVs have been rare, especially in the form of trucks. Nissan Leaf is one of the cheapest, but that still costs about $28,000, roughly $8,000 more than Slate's target price. Slate's ambition? To undercut competitors by a whole new level, aiming directly at mainstream affordability. But that's not all. So, how does it stay so cheap? Slate stripped the basics. No paint, no power windows, no radio or touchscreen. Instead, it features a gray composite body and manual controls, design choices that reduce manufacturing complexity and cost drastically. By foregoing paint shops and metal stamping infrastructure, Slate avoids hundreds of millions in capital expenditure. As one executive noted, that alone saves them $350 to $500 million compared to traditional automakers. It's a purposeful, bare-bones philosophy built into every stage of production. But minimalism doesn't equate to uselessness. The Slate truck delivers practical performance. A 150-mile range on a 52.7 kilowatt-hour pack with a larger 84-kilowatt-hour option for 240 miles, 201 horsepower, and decent payload towing capabilities for everyday use. It's also crafted with clever modularity. Customers can convert the two-seat pickup into a five-seat SUV using accessory kits, like a set-it-yourself transformation reminiscent of a Transformer toy for grown-ups. Slate plans to build these vehicles in a repurposed 1.4 million square feet plant in Warsaw, Indiana, creating jobs and emphasizing domestic production to further control costs. By brewing EVs at home with federally supplied batteries, the startup also leans into incentives, making the sub-$20,000 promise more attainable. Whether federal incentives remain intact is a key question. Slate's target depends on them. But even at a baseline price of $25,000 to $28,000, it's still the most affordable EV truck on the horizon. If everything aligns, policy, scale, and customer interest, Slate may well redefine the dream of accessible, sustainable mobility. What's behind this crazy price tag? Keep watching to find out. Too good to be true crazy price tag. At first glance, $20,000 for a brand new electric truck sounds like something out of a sci-fi movie. But Slate Auto is serious, and the magic happens post-incentives. With a base MSRP around $27,500, the $7,500 federal EV tax credit brings it into that jaw-dropping price range. But incentives alone don't explain it. Slate's secret sauce is simplicity. They've pared the truck down to essentials: no paint, no power windows, no fancy screens, a gray composite shell, manual crank windows, HVAC knobs. You get exactly what you pay for, and nothing you don't. That minimalist approach isn't just aesthetic, it slashes production costs. By skipping metal stamping, paint shops, and multiple trims, Slate conserves hundreds of millions in capital expenditures. Estimates suggest savings between $350 to $500 million. Design-wise, it's pragmatic. Uniform parts across the truck, identical door handles, tail lamps, and steel wheels mean fewer suppliers, simpler assembly, and smoother logistics. Even the number of pieces per system is drastically reduced to keep engineering and production lean. Yet, it's far from flimsy. The Slate truck delivers a 150-mile range on its standard 52.7 kilowatt-hour rear-wheel drive, 201 horsepower, and real payload towing capacity. It even uses Tesla's NACS for fast charging. Then there's Slate's modular model. They launch a bare-bones blank slate now and let buyers add power windows, audio, color wraps, even an aftermarket conversion kit to add rear seats and turn the truck into a 5-seat SUV later. It doesn't end here. Add to that direct-to-consumer sales, avoiding dealer markups, a repurposed factory in Indiana saving capex, and domestic battery sourcing under the IRA. When you add it all up, Slate can offer a genuinely affordable EV without gimmicks. Of course, it's not flawless. That ultra-low price hinges on federal credits continuing, and some buyers might balk at the bare-bones look. But even if incentives vanish and the real cost stays closer to $25,000 to $28,000, this is still by far the cheapest EV truck yet. Slate isn't selling a fantasy. It's delivering on a bold, pragmatic vision for affordable electric transportation. The genius behind the frenzy, what Slate Auto did right. At the heart of Slate's approach is a bold and simple idea. Strip away everything non-essential. No paint, no infotainment screens, no power windows, just a functional, reliable electric truck. That bare-bones philosophy isn't just minimalism. It's a foundational cost-saving strategy. CEO Chris Barman says they turned left when everybody went right, choosing analog controls to avoid costly tech that most drivers already bypass with their smartphones. Instead of traditional metal stamping and paint shops, Slate uses injection-molded composite panels. This clever pivot saves an estimated $350 to $500 million in capital costs and accelerates production setup in their repurposed Indiana factory. It's a neat trick. Reinvent the manufacturing playbook to support affordability, not just performance. Slate flipped the customization model upside down. Rather than bundling features into trim levels, they've released a blank slate that buyers can upgrade with over 100 accessory kits. Everything from power windows to roof racks to an SUV conversion kit. This modular setup serves two purposes. It keeps upfront cost low while later unlocking personalization and profit. Embedded in Slate's ethos is empowerment. Their Slate University provides how-to videos so owners can install upgrades themselves. Add-ons range from power windows and infotainment to seat conversions. No professional mechanics required. It invites users into a participatory ownership experience, making them feel part of the vehicle's evolution. By skipping traditional dealerships, Slate sidesteps markups and inventory costs. Direct sales allow them to engage customers early, build community, and tailor service without layers of middlemen. It's a leaner, more agile path to market that aligns perfectly with their core value, affordability. Positioning their factory in Indiana and sourcing domestically isn't just patriotic, it's smart business. It helps qualify for federal subsidies under the IRA, and the $7,500 EV tax credit brings the truck's net price into the $20,000 range. Tapping these incentives is a strategic move that magnifies affordability. Here's a part that will amaze you. Slate didn't build in a vacuum. They brought in veterans from Ford, GM, Stellantis, and Harley-Davidson, a team grounded in real-world manufacturing, not just tech hype. This experience with domestic production helps avoid the pitfalls that have ruined other EV startups. From its inception, Slate aimed at everyday drivers, not image chasers. As Chris Barman notes, the mainstream American driver needs reliable, affordable vehicles more than status symbols. Slate's strategy: Affordable base build, modular upgrades, and direct-to-customer sales maps directly onto that need. They're not chasing dreams, they're delivering pragmatic solutions, and that clarity is generating real momentum. What this means for other truck brands. Slate Auto's low-cost EV truck isn't just a new product, it's a disruptor. Legacy brands like Ford, GM, and Stellantis have largely focused on high-end electric trucks such as the F-150 Lightning and GMC Hummer EV, with prices starting around $50,000 plus. Slate's affordability puts pressure on these manufacturers to rethink their approach. As one industry observer put it, only a startup could have dreamt up something this simple yet striking. Today's truck buyers equate utility with towering size and advanced tech. Slate challenges that notion with a compact two-seat truck boasting essential capability, 1,400 pounds payload, 1,000 pounds towing, and a practical range of 150 to 240 miles. It's proof that value and function can coexist without the tech frills. Rivian and VW's upcoming 22,500 ID every one in Europe, and Tesla's teased $25,000 model all signal a trend toward lower-priced EVs. Slate's real-world example, over 100,000 reservations in just weeks, reinforces that consumers are ready and willing for no-frills electric options. If you're tired of the runaround high sticker prices and unwanted tech packages, Slate offers a fresh alternative, a robust EV that's affordable and practical. No longer do you need deep pockets to switch to electric. It opens the door for hundreds of thousands more to join the EV movement. With nearly half of U.S. households earning under $100,000, affordability matters more than ever. Slate focuses directly on these buyers, those priced out of current EVs, making its entry potentially market-defining. Now, what does this mean for startups? The answer is quite interesting. Slate's success may inspire niche startups and traditional automakers alike to revisit simpler models. It's reminiscent of how the Ford Maverick reignited interest in compact trucks. Now Slate is doing it for EVs. Expect to see competitors exploring stripped-down designs and modular upgrades. More affordable EVs mean more mainstream adoption, but that brings infrastructure strains. Public charging, especially in apartments and rentals, needs ramping up. Without it, Slate's convenience and accessibility could stagnate. Ultimately, what Slate's doing empowers buyers. You choose what matters: range, seats, extras, or skip it all to stay under budget. The brand's motto? We built it, you make it. And they back it with hands-on tools like Slate University and DIY kits. For buyers, that's more control, less compromise. The future of super affordable trucks. Slate Auto is investing hundreds of millions to breathe new life into a massive 1.4 million square foot facility in Warsaw, Indiana, which was once home to an R.R. Donnelley printing plant that shuttered in 2023. Imagine transforming an old publishing warehouse, where catalogs once churned out by the thousands, into a modern EV factory bustling with nearly 2,000 employees. This massive renovation, set to start production in the fourth quarter of 2026 with a goal of producing 150,000 trucks annually, is like turning a retired jet hangar into a fully operational assembly line in just a couple of years. To ensure this scale of production runs smoothly and affordably, Slate is forging partnerships with US-based battery and parts suppliers. It's like building a powerful sports car entirely from locally sourced components, avoiding delays and higher prices tied to overseas supply chains. Plus, this strategy aligns Slate with federal Inflation Reduction Act incentives, helping keep the vehicle's price under $20,000. In short, by integrating domestic sourcing and tapping national electric vehicle subsidies, Slate is transforming what could have been a logistical nightmare into a cost-effective blueprint for affordable, homegrown EV manufacturing. It gets even more fascinating. Beyond rolling off the line, the blank slate concept will get bolstered by accessories, wrapping kits, power window conversions, SUV modules, and more. Slate is investing in Slate University, a DIY platform to help owners confidently personalize, upgrade, and maintain their trucks at home or through partner shops. With a $50 refundable deposit, Slate gathered over 100,000 reservations in just a few weeks, a clear signal of strong demand. Converting that excitement into actual purchases and retaining customers through accessories will be vital in the months ahead. CEO Chris Barman has set a target for Slate to reach profitability by late 2027, tied to scaling production and accessory sales. Lean operations, lack of dealer markups, and low capital investment in manufacturing are key enablers. Though minimalist, the Slate truck will meet high safety standards, IIHS, and NCAP 5-star goals, with features like airbags, forward collision warning, and emergency braking. Achieving these certifications will be essential before deliveries begin. Slate intends to foster a community-driven ownership model, encouraging customization, sharing upgrades, and even third-party accessory partners. It's positioning itself less as a car maker and more as a movement. We built it, you make it. All these moves position Slate to redefine affordability in EVs, not just pickups. If they succeed, other manufacturers may follow with stripped-down, upgradable models. The ripple effect could finally extend electric mobility to broad swathes of income brackets historically sidelined by high vehicle costs. What competitors are doing and saying. Ford is developing a compact, low-cost electric pickup and SUV platform aimed at a base price of around $25,000 before incentives. Supported by top-tier EV engineers, including several veterans from Tesla, this effort represents legacy automakers entering the affordable EV space, directly challenging Slate's startup-driven strategy. Meanwhile, Isuzu is preparing to launch its D-Max EV in 2026. Built on its renowned rugged pickup, this dual-motor all-wheel drive model promises diesel-like towing and payload performance, up to 1,010 kilograms, aiming to match its diesel counterpart's 263-mile WLTP range. It signals that traditional OEMs are embracing electric trucks, even if their pricing remains higher. In South Korea, KGM, formerly SsangYong, has introduced the Muso EV, an urban-focused pickup equipped with a robust 80.6 kilowatt-hour LFP battery and vehicle-to-load functionality. With sliding rear seats and a 500-kilogram payload, it targets city users and underscores how smart, cost-effective EV pickups are gaining global traction.
There you have it, the KGM Muso. It's not just a pickup, it's a statement. Whether you're looking for a dependable work truck or something with the versatility and style for your everyday adventures, the Muso has got you covered.
Alpha Motor Corporation is working on the Alpha Wolf, a compact, retro-styled EV pickup first revealed in 2021. Available in multiple body styles and drivetrain options, it's carving out an adventurous niche that appeals to lifestyle-oriented drivers, with prototypes inching closer to production. Chinese brands are also stepping up. BYD's Shark Feech EV, backed by its legendary Blade battery and twin electric motors, pairs a 1.5-liter engine with strong EV performance, 100 kilometers of electric range, and up to 840 kilometers total, plus a 2,500 kilograms towing capacity. Geely's Radar Horizon offers mid-size versatility with multiple battery packs and powertrain options, aiming for up to 600 kilometers of range and rugged compatibility. In the US, Lordstown is refocusing on its endurance pickup, aimed primarily at commercial fleets. With its hub motor layout and payload over 1,000 pounds, it's designed to meet the needs of businesses seeking durable, efficient EV workhorses. Smaller startups like Bollinger, Canoo, and Mullen remain in the mix, offering utilitarian and off-road capable EV trucks and vans. These tend to come at a premium, yet they broaden the marketplace and attract adventurous buyers seeking capability over minimalism. Tello Trucks is also making waves with the MT1, a modular mini truck featuring solar panel options, 5 seats, up to 350-mile range, and fast charging, but with an MSRP of about $41,500 before incentives, $34,000 after rebates, positioning it as a higher-tier choice for urban versatility. Even beyond the US and China, South African startup Alexa has launched the Pony EV, a low-speed utility mini-truck built for short-haul tasks with a 60-mile range. It showcases how ultra-budget electric trucks serve niche markets abroad, even though they don't directly compete with Slate. Lastly, Tesla's long-awaited $25,000 model and Rivian's rumored lower-cost variant loom in the background. Should either materialize, their scale and brand strength could significantly compress Slate's window of first-mover advantage in affordable EV trucks. So how does Slate beat the competition? The answer will amaze you. Slate Auto takes on the competition and beats them in several decisive ways. To start, Slate's pricing strategy is unmatched. With a base price of around $27,500 and a net cost under $20,000 after federal credits, it undercuts even Ford's ambitious $25,000 target. That's before considering that Ford isn't yet selling a pickup in that range, just concept platforms. Slate's affordability isn't speculative. It's built into its design, execution, and price structure. Its radical simplicity, gray composite body, manual windows, no splashy infotainment, and single factory configuration strip out overhead and complexity. By foregoing metal stamping lines and paint shops, Slate saves an estimated $350 to $500 million in initial costs. Legacy players like Ford or Isuzu can't eliminate decades-old plant architectures overnight, and certainly not without added costs. Slate's modular accessory ecosystem also outshines fixed trims offered by others. With over 100 optional kits, from power windows to a 5-seat SUV conversion, buyers pay only for what they want when they need it. This flexible, incremental upgrade path beats the all-or-nothing trim packages that Ford or Isuzu require. Despite its Spartan look, Slate delivers real capability: 150 to 240 miles of range, 1,400-pound payload, and 1,000-pound towing from a vehicle shorter than a Ford Maverick. That's enough for most practical use, even if it doesn't match the raw grunt of Isuzu's D-Max or BYD's heavy-duty offerings. Selling directly to customers, Slate avoids dealership markups and inefficiencies, keeping prices lean and transparent. It's agility at scale, something larger automakers struggle to replicate due to complex dealer relationships. Slate balances minimalism with safety and practicality. It includes essential safety features such as airbags, automatic braking, forward collision warning, aims for 5-star crash ratings, and gets over-the-air updates via users' smartphones. That's all the basics without the ADAS baggage some rivals bring. Its domestic supply chain in Warsaw, Indiana, with US-sourced SK-on battery, is fully aligned with federal IRA incentives, consolidating Slate's low-cost ambitions in both build and buy. Funded by Bezos and seasoned investors, Slate has already collected over 100,000 refundable reservations, signaling strong market interest even before production begins in late 2026. That early momentum gives Slate a cushion as bigger brands ramp up. Bold simplicity, affordable pricing, and consumer empowerment. Slate isn't chasing specs, it's redefining value. Competitors may match or exceed in numbers, but none offer the same blend of cost efficiency, customizability, and cultural branding. Slate's advantage lies not in being the first, but in being ideal for the mainstream. Do you think this truck is worth its price, and would you buy one? Let us know in the comments section. We hope you enjoyed watching this video. Remember to like, share it, and subscribe for more. Also, click the next video showing on your screen. You will enjoy it.